right. Welcome all to our DC Universe Online live stream. I am your host, Daddy Dangerous. It is Thursday. It is DCUO Reset Day. So that means it's time for our league event, Thursday Night Nights. With me tonight is our league leader and man who will do anything once, twice if he likes it, Knife Edge. How are you tonight, sir?
Very good. Thanks. And very true. Sometimes 3 times.
Alright. So as we do every Thursday, we'll be running the event versions of the newest raids. In this case, it's the Justice League Dark Raids, which are Fellowship of the Arcane and Shattered Gotham. We do this so that every member of the Justice Knights, level 10 and up, may join us for our league run. That being said, joining us for tonight's events, we have new member Lazenby, Blue Griffey, Red Lead, also another new member, Katja Fly, KR Lera,
Hey.
and Gigawasp.
Hello.
As always, a standard disclaimer, we are by no means DCUO experts. We are not here to offer pro tips, in-depth analysis, OP loadouts, charts, graphs, crunched numbers, how-tos, or any advice of any kind. If we do happen to accidentally offer any form of advice, all I can say is good luck with that. As always, the purpose of this stream is to entertain, shamefully promote our league, and most importantly, have fun. That said, we'll head on in, and we hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, that's my cue, the cue.
That's your cue.
That's the cue,
To cue, yes.
Start with the first one.
Yeah,
In order.
in order, yeah.
So how are you doing tonight, Mr. Dangerous?
I'm, living the dream, man. Living the dream. Always living the dream.
It's Lazenby.
Lazenby.
Lazenby's got cue.
I'm gonna screw it up saying that every single time.
Lazenby. What did you say before?
I think I might have said Lazenby.
Lazenby.
I'll screw it up until I don't screw it up anymore.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's Lazenby unless Lazenby corrects me. Is that Lazenby? I want to say it's Lazenby.
If it isn't, I support him calling you Daddy Dangerous.
That is perfect.
Daddy Dangerous.
I'll do the honors. I'm talking to
We need to be smart if we're going to put a stop to
this lady right
That needs
here.
more information. Meet me in the main hall when you're ready. The Fellowship of the Arcane are going to use the research you collected to scry that thing in the rift.
So is this anybody's first time in here?
Order and light. We invoke your powers on high.
Oi, something's following our scrying spell back to its
Oi.
source.
It's too powerful. We must cease the divination ritual.
Too late.
Flies first
Something's
time.
already got hold, trying to break
Just
into the
gonna-
house.
Just gotta stay close.
Holy moly!
A couple of mission objectives and
The
things
House of Mystery hid it from the invaders
you
and
gotta do
us.
first,
It'll be somewhere in
and
the
then we'll end
house.
up right back in here.
Lady Bats and I will help the Fellowship hold off the invaders and shut that portal. Z, take the others to
We also gotta figure out the last boss, if there's any one person that you guys need to be revived.
The House of Mystery is fighting friend and foe like we're all viruses. Stay vigilant.
Is that the crime Bible?
Is it really?
It,
The movie camera seems to make them corporeal enough.
is it?
In the middle?
Yeah, it might be.
Hey, it looks like it.
It
It looks like a book.
and looks are certainly not deceiving.
The poltergeists become vulnerable when the camera is going. Good to know that DCUO follows the Ghost Adventures style of paranormal investigation.
Aha! The still camera is capturing the weakened ghosts.
By the way, for those that may not have seen it, DC Universe Online is coming to Switch.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be on Nintendo Switch.
Is it going to be crossplay?
That would be nice, but Meps was on there and I guess said no plans for crossplay yet, or that they'd like to, or that it's always something they'd like to do in the future, kind of thing, or something to that effect.
What it truly is. To eternity and beyond.
Nintendo doesn't play nice with Sony.
Sony doesn't play nice with Xbox.
Yep.
Sony just doesn't play nice with people.
Kind of weird because Sony's the one that was like inviting Xbox to use the Blu-ray technology way back in the day and everything.
Making our own puppets might draw their fire.
Make sure to grab the things, the little balls of yarns.
Another protected puppet.
Did it grab a little ball?
Yeah. Just like Knife said, try anything once, twice if he likes it.
I like that.
I will say it would be nice if, and I think it would impact the survivability of this game, a lot more long term if they would decide to make it all crossplay. And I know they've done it on other games. Hell, I think Fortnite is crossplay across all platforms.
Yeah.
I think Fortnite works where like PC can play with Xbox and PC can play with PS4, but PS4 and Xbox can't play together.
Gotcha.
I think.
I've never played. I have considered downloading it on a couple occasions, and then my kids would chime in and say, "No, all the boys at school play that. Don't you ever download that."
I used to play it, but I never won, so I stopped.
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
and there was something I was reading not too long ago. Someone had come up with an article that basically said Fortnite is the best game they've never played. In that it's taking basically all the kids that played Battlefield or Call of Duty or even this away from those particular games and left things a little less toxic. So
I like that concept. That sounds interesting.
yeah. Alright, so
Not it.
Gigawasp already got his finger on his nose. So I will toggle it. Let's see what we got here. Piano. Old lady. And sunset picture. So it was piano.
Alright, so if random groups and probably anything, we all just go touch everything for 30 minutes.
Yes, that is the fun of this room with a pug group, is that nobody knows how to do it. Nobody's paying attention. They just see toggles and they hit them. Alright, clock. Harp. Yep, record player. Clock, harp, phonograph, piano. Clock. It was harp?
Record player.
What was
I think
piano again? Piano was twice.
What do you call the person that plays the piano?
You call him a person that plays the piano.
If he's 10 inches tall.
That one's a continuity nightmare.
I don't know. This is a family stream.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. What do you call them?
I don't know. My track's got legs.
Piano player.
Yeah. You call them Paul McCartney. Ah, how about that? I don't know. That's the best I can come up with. Dates me a little bit. A keystroker? Yeah, I could go with that. I like that. Well done there, Griffey.
Okay, try to stick together, guys.
Yep. Or rush
and
ahead.
avoid the blue.
Yep, avoid the big blue floating ball. And I can't, it won't let me toggle the...
it's coming right here.
It's headed right.
Yeah, that might have brought down the other... No, it didn't bring down the other shit.
Check out. Trying to get in.
Isn't it supposed to reset when it gets into this area?
Open it again. Okay, we're in.
I have a question also. Well, not so much a question, more of a did you know?
Oh, uh-oh.
I got a did you know?
Music for that. Segment.
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. If it's well received, it might get its own segment. But did you know that there are 3 kinds of people in this world?
Hey Z, you all right? I'm watching your
People who are good at math and people who aren't.
I had a feeling that's what you were gonna say.
No, I think we got this.
The
Thanks.
more you know.
It's nice to
Yeah,
I always say that as people that can count and those that can't.
that works too. I'm trying to pull all the ads with me, and I don't think I'm being very successful.
I might be able to make it.
I'm almost here. Yep, I'm over there. Easy, family stream.
Sorry.
Nah, it's alright. Hey, we made it.
Yay. No deaths.
Thanks for finding the crime Bible for us. We'll take that.
What have you done to fate?
Looks like my emo phase.
The mark of Cain.
You used to have that?
Gave it to him.
First off?
Yep.
Do you have pictures?
The mark of Cain and the crown belong to
No,
We
I
need-
don't.
We need pictures now.
Well, we need pictures of it, or it didn't happen.
We don't believe it.
Yep.
It's better that way.
So who's gonna go find the crime battle?
I can.
Why is that?
Now
I can do it. I can do it. I'll do it.
In order to unbind me,
Oh, you got this.
Yeah, I'll go. You don't need a tank.
You can
You don't need a tank in here.
come back. Why you can respawn and come back. And back.
So long as the fellowship is bound, you cannot defeat.
Try to head to just the main door. Oh, no one told us, or no one said what person they need for the feat to rally.
Swamp Thing.
There we go. Something.
Just one.
There could be others, but that's the one that I need.
I have no idea about any of it.
Well, in this, there's an opportunity to rally the heroes on the side.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Each time that you're in here, you only rally one. Kind of gets checked off, and then choose you rally one each. Then you get a feat. So Giga needs Swamp Thing. So only do Swamp Thing, and then when it says to rally another person, it just do that. Sure.
I don't know. I've had enough of Swamp Thing with this seasonal event going on.
Yeah, it's really good everywhere.
I wonder if they don't have the voice actor for that guy anymore, because it kind of sounds like the one that gives you the mission is a different guy versus the one that does the little cutscene in the beginning of the alert.
Oh, I just saw Griff's message. Next time we're in here, we gotta get that one.
Ooh.
Maybe one. Don't we have some newer members that are tanks? We did have a new member that was a tank, right?
I think so.
Not that
Right,
I'm really
I got
worried about it
something.
tonight, but
Who could it be?
I thought someone was fire. Oh, it's fly, but I don't know if they
Fly
tank.
is
I don't know if fly tanks.
something like that. Do you tank? Fly? Griff.
Yeah, I'm just out of curiosity, just seeing who my competition is, you know. Not so much competition.
Repeater.
Yeah, that's there you go.
I was gonna say rival, but that's the wrong word.
Hey, congratulations.
For stopping me.
The mark of Cain is
Hooray.
take even fate's will. Armed with it,
How many points was that?
will ever more powerful.
25 point?
The open was a
25
I think.
tunnel to Limbo Town.
Is the game screwed? What's going on? Why are these guys like invisible?
Dr. Fate against us still lingers. Stay with the Fellowship to wipe the house.
Like Shazam, only all I see is a black cape.
We need to get it back. I'm with the hunting party.
I don't know. You know, I'm kind of curious, Knife.
Oh, that's never good.
Limbo Town. That Pilot Clarion group.
That's how you get into trying everything once.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we don't appear to have our I don't know, league sponsor, namely your brother. We don't have any breaking news from him tonight.
There's no breaking news. It's very true. I mean, I can could.
Or is he just brooding from behind a screen?
He has news, but he doesn't want to tell us. Well, let me see. Yep, there's no breaking news.
For those who don't know, last week we had breaking news. We broke the story here
We're the
first.
first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
That-
You heard
that-
the story here.
That Robert Patterson was going to be the new Batman.
Ugh. Does Warner Brothers ever think about not sabotaging anything that they do?
I told you not to use your stupid soulless here, Faust.
Yeah.
Terrorizing my home.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like he sucked in like the Twilight stuff, and he was really good in the Rover. But I haven't seen him as Batman.
What? No, he can't.
He was in the Harry Potter series.
It's time to hand
Yeah,
Was he?
he was pretty good at Cedric.
Yeah. He didn't have very many lines. Probably for a reason.
Like he was in a movie called Rover with Guy Pearce, and it was a really good movie, and he was actually pretty good in it. I was
Yeah?
surprised. Yeah, he plays kind of like a semi. I don't want to say mentally challenged person, but he's like just a kind of a slow-witted person, I guess. It's like a post-apocalyptic type movie.
So it's like a biography.
He was just playing himself. Yeah, that's why he did so good.
Enough. Bring me the people of Limbo Town so that I may feed on their life force. Croatoans here.
Is there any certain person we want to be focusing on?
Toggle the people.
This is not what we agreed to. These are
I don't know if there's a feed for defeating one before the other.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think that's just normal or elite there, Griffey.
Probably if we ever get to the point where one of these nights everyone is above the recommended level. will have to come in here on a normal version. But, you know, it's perfectly fine to run the event. That way we can all get everyone that wants to join us in the League event with us.
I unleash further fury.
I could offer some breaking news, so pretty sure we learned as of last week, Shazam is finally fixed. How about
Has it clipped them?
It only took, what, a month?
How's that for breaking news? I will say, and I did read it online earlier on the DC forums, that people are a little bummed that they're releasing this on Switch. Not so much that they're releasing on Switch, but that we're having lag issues on this, and you know, stuff like Shazam broken for a month or a week or however long it was, and they're spending resources to put a broken game on Nintendo.
That's pretty typical of devs. Like, I think that was a problem with PUBG. Like, people were bitching because they were putting it on Xbox and it was still broken on PC.
Yeah, but it's the new and improved version, right? And that's probably what they're going to be. That's what they're going to be selling. Oh, we fixed all the problems, and now we're going to put it on Xbox.
Come fast. My true destiny awaits.
Yay.
All right.
Speak to the emo pilgrim.
I just wanted some fun. But my people
Oh.
weren't supposed to get hurt.
He is an emo pilgrim, isn't he?
Hold it. Can't you see the kid's ready to talk?
Yes.
I'm not.
It's not a phase.
Mordru, fine. Off them to take control of the beast from beyond. I thought it'd be funny to watch all the chaos, but Mordru and Faust ruined it. Let me help Limbo
Typical
King
teenager.
recover, and I swear I won't
Yeah,
get in
listen
your
to
way.
him.
All right.
This guy right here looks really awesome.
Not too bad.
So leave.
Yep.
Sort by column. Next segment.
Yeah. Well, you know, folks, we joke a lot. we joke around a lot on the stream, and
Not so much.
a little bit. We try to be funny,
Okay,
and
maybe.
it fails often. But I'd like to take a
That's
moment.
our charm.
Well, yeah. But I'd like to take a moment to talk about a serious problem that has been plaguing men all over the world. Of course, I'm talking about erectile dysfunction.
Right.
Come on, serious topics.
Did you guys?
You couldn't even answer my piano question, but you can talk about this serious problem.
Listen,
This is a serious problem.
listen. Okay. A pianist. Okay. A pianist. That's or a keystroker. I'm good with that one too. Anyways, did you guys know that according to a recent article with a lot of big confusing words that I might have read online or I might not have, that more and more young men have been stricken with ED?
I did not know that.
Did you? You didn't know that?
I did not know
I'm
that.
talking like young men, like early 20s, even like late teens. And that's why I am proud to announce that easy.
Even as young as 6.
Easy.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I am proud to announce that tonight's stream is brought to you by Doc Peters' Big Blue Pill. For the millennials who are always on the go and want to be ready to go at the drop of some pants, this suppository is the equivalent of 20 of those little blue pills. So, you know, it keeps you going all day long. You know, you're at work, you know, the secretary that's missing a couple teeth gives you a wink. You're a raging teenager, you're a raging 20-something-year-old, and you just want somewhere to put it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is there any side effects? Are there any side effects?
I don't know. I didn't actually read the article.
Wanting to bank the secretary with missing teeth is a side effect.
Really deaf, barfing, diarrhea.
But that's why I'm proud.
Earwax.
That's why I'm proud to be supported by Doc Peters' Big Blue Pill, because if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, you're welcome. And with that, why don't we head on into the next raid?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, Fly, I did not test the product, no. I might have read it online, and everything the internet says is true, so... And all the big words were kind of confusing, and so I figured, you know, the bigger the words, the more accurate it probably is. I mean, if they're saying all these fancy words, it's got to be true.
It's gotta be. It's there. It's
yeah.
I sometimes like to use big fancy words I don't really understand to sound more photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Just
and you know it.
Words out there.
You know it works fast because it's a suppository.
Yeah. Suppositories.
I mean, it's so much better than those little blue pills. It's 20 of those. It will keep you going all day long.
It goes straight to the bloodstream, I guess. Somehow.
Yeah.
Straight in there. Somehow.
Alright, there we go. Waiting for Lera now.
Yep.
Alright, I'm coming in.
No, that wasn't a paid sponsorship, though. I take it.
I'd like it to be.
Yeah.
That I'm sure they have it in mail.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can get started. You can hashtag Doc Peters' Big Blue Pill. Make it a thing.
Yeah. Alright. First order of business, Fly. You have to come this way and jump into that wonderful glowing star in the ground in the back for a quick feat.
I hope you all practiced your Mario.
Yep. Alright, so who's gonna fall first?
Oh yeah.
Whoever falls gets kicked out of the league or something.
Crap.
Oh, wow. Hey, does that
And
count?
the league was empty after that.
Does that count? Lazenby just logged out. Just probably got disconnected. Does that count as a fall? We lost Lazenby.
Piggyback.
And before any of you say, we are not replacing him with Roger Moore.
How awesome would that be if we did a... You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do a friend search. I'm going to add Roger. Is it M-O-O-R-E?
Yeah, double O. Hey, Fly, follow me. Yes, sir.
There is a person out there named Roger Moore. Someone named their DC character Roger Moore. Right there. There's proof. You saw it here first, everyone. Roger Moore plays DC Universe Online.
What about Sean Connery?
Oh, Sean Connery.
Alright, it's, let's see, it's, S-E-A-N, right?
Correct.
C-O-N-N-E-R-Y?
Yeah.
That's
all
a
right.
big blue pill.
Sean Connery has been added to my friend list.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where is Lazenby? He
Sean.
didn't come back on.
What would you do if that...
Oh, okay. He left a message, by the way. He's coming back in.
Alright.
He crashed. So who's gonna fall first?
I'm gonna say it's one of the newer people to the raid.
Fly's first time.
Fly has not bet. See, Fly is even betting on
on herself.
We need to actually get this straightened out, because Fly is a new member, and we do not know if not that it matters, but Fly, we need to know, are you a dude in a girl outfit, or there we go. There we go. Doc Peters, you gotta say it right, Blue.
You gotta give him his title, man.
Griffey.
He earned the right to be a doctor.
He went to some university, or has a really good Photoshop. Has a good printer. And with a name like Doc, why wouldn't you trust him?
I mean, does he wear a white lab coat?
It's a white coat.
He's wearing a white coat. Yeah. You gotta trust people with the white coats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stethoscope?
Maybe.
Curious.
He is probably a pro at operation. He might have went to Brown.
Wow.
I'm curious though, guys. He's not back. Maybe the game's crashing. Oh wait, I think someone just fell. It was red.
And I can't get
It was red. Oh no.
Go ahead, kick me out of the league.
The hero from like 2 weeks ago. Ah, red. What happened?
Not anymore. Now I'm a 0.
Ah.
I told him we'll wait. Oh, I almost fell.
We'll wait at the first bus.
Yeah.
We'll wait at the newly updated skirted Tala.
Blue Griff is trying to give me his blue belt.
Well, while we have a moment, anybody learn it?
Well, Pervin on Tala?
I don't know. They got a skirt on her now. She used to have no skirt, and like her onesie was clearly going right up the crack. Like,
Flood, there's I think a briefing on the left. I think, right?
Yes.
so did anybody learn anything new today? You don't have to be too personal if it's, you know, something real life related, or if you're able to.
Phonetic is not spelled like it sounds.
Okay.
If you're able to adjust the details of it to not include real names or whatever, you know. I mean, I know I learned, it was not so much today, but I learned yesterday. I've mentioned before, we are a very, very low budget stream. We do not know what we're doing on here. This is all just kind of winging it. We're not on the up and up with the big streamers that have the picture of themselves at the bottom corner of the.
Perhaps one day with the sponsorship.
Maybe.
Didn't we increase the budget from?
The budget has increased, so that's what I. Well, it's still low, considering what other people. It's still low considering what other streamers do.
It's like medium low now, or low medium.
But thanks to our league leader Knife, I learned last night that there's a way to implement music in general to the stream without having to just have my iPad or my phone sitting next to my mic and randomly trying to scramble to hit the play button on YouTube. And I discovered free music on YouTube also. So you might say tonight's music was brought to you courtesy of YouTube, because it's free. But no, I discovered a way to implement the music into the stream with the purchase of a couple little cords and wires and whatnot. So at the mere cost of $15, the next stream should have better sounding music that doesn't sound like it's coming through a microphone. Or maybe it will, because this might not work as well as intended.
There's Lazenby.
Yeah, they can do too.
Are we all here?
Yeah, we are all here.
Alright.
Let's do
All
it.
here.
Present and counted for. Oh.
This game likes kicking me like 5 times a night.
It's okay. Happens.
She says that now. Ah, Knife going in, hitting him with the anniversary cake.
Griffey, I believe it.
You cut out there, Giga.
Max source marks, I believe it's 99999.
Yeah, one short of a million. Kind of cool how John Constantine's throwing up blocks and he's not even getting attacked. He's just kind of hanging out in the background, blocking, and then does a couple little hand blaster moves and then goes back to blocking. is. Speaking of wankers, where's Raven's Blast? He is one of our newer members, all the way from the UK.
When you said speaking of wankers, I thought you were going to talk about the big blue pill again.
He can, Doc Peters is going to have to start paying out if he wants me to keep supporting his, keep promoting his pill.
If you cannot defeat them, let the Harbinger feed upon your power.
So I have an option of picking a blue or green ring. So it's like the color, is the color significant anyway?
Yes, the blue is
Blue is better.
Okay.
Like the blue pill.
Yes.
Green, blue, purple, gold.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, that was just rude. It shot me off to the right.
Yeah, it put me like in some odd direction.
What a dick move.
I swear, like, the first time, every time, it just shoots me forward into nothing.
Oh, that's meant you do.
Such a dick move. Let's see if it does it right this time. There we go.
Hey, you guys are ahead?
Oh.
Let's be.
Speaking of heads,
Have
I told you guys about Doc Peters?
Oh, nice.
What happened with Doc Peters?
Someone said, get ahead. No better way to get ahead
Oh, I see what you did there.
than
I
by
see
using
what you did there.
Doc Peters' big blue pill.
Did Fly get this?
Okay.
Sammy did.
Come on, you know what? You want to yank him off of that corner.
I do. I want
Speaking of yanking.
There he goes. You know, I think I was reading somewhere on the forums that could be part of the reason why Shazam was glitching. Because people were pulling the ads off the ledge and they weren't dying. So you couldn't like, toggle Shazam on the last boss there because the ads were still up or something. I could be wrong, I could have misread it, but that was the gist of what I got from it, was that if people would stop yanking the monsters off the ledge, then it wouldn't keep glitching on them. But we're gonna do it anyways, at some point.
It is comical.
It is. We fall enough, why can't they? So if any of our audience is watching and knows the real reason why it was glitching, again, that's just something I read that what they are suspecting is what happened. But if anyone read the post and can confirm that.
What exactly was glitching with Shazam? Like, I heard about it, but I have no idea what exactly was the glitch.
So on the very last boss fight, you wouldn't be able to toggle Shazam to lower the madness meter.
Oh.
Captain Marvel.
You could only do it like 1 or 2 times, and then he would just the toggle wouldn't come up, the cog wouldn't come up.
The original Captain Marvel.
Is he the original? I don't know so much of the DC lore.
Yeah,
Felix. It'll help.
And then, something happened there in between, and then he lost the right.
Yeah, I just saw a video about this not too long ago. Like, I think they just let the license for Captain Marvel lapse.
Yeah.
And then Marvel, by then Marvel turned into Marvel, and then they're like, we need to get that name.
Yep. There is that.
They need to be Johnny on the spot with the
names.
Yeah. The what, trademark commission? I don't know what it's called.
You can go with that.
Yeah. I'll just make stuff up.
It's the trademark commission of the United States. Of the world.
I mean, if every single MMO can trademark soon, clearly they must have got it from the trademark commission. You know, I hope it's promising news for with it being on Twitch, or not Twitch, Switch, that, you know, the game's coming to Switch, that maybe if they get more people playing, they'll be like, hey, we need to hire some more people and get more content out, you know, a little faster. Or make upgrades, or, you know, fix stuff that's been broken for years, you know, stuff like that. Or they may not, and they may just, you know, keep it going the way it's going and let the game run its course.
They'll probably just keep it to cheapest.
So, you know, if Maps happens to be watching this, wants to give us some little more confirmation on that, even if he's going to watch the replay, Maps, feel free to comment. Let us know kind of the game plan here.
And while you're commenting, make sure that you like the video and subscribe.
Absolutely. I mean, it's only fair. I liked, you know, I liked and subscribed to DCUO, so it seems only fair that they should do the same for me. That's how it works.
I bet Gigawasp is gonna miss this jump. He has to walk all the way around.
We're gonna stay and watch. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Oh! Oh man.
Oh, Giga. Why?
I think he's doing it on purpose now. It's what's the word? What's the saying?
Could do it. Come on, man. There we go.
Oh, what the? Why did he even jump? He just walked off.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
I wouldn't jump that one. Don't take that one. What is it with that jump that you just, it's like that first jump, it's like you get nervous.
And then it sticks halfway through, and it tries to jump a second time, and then it just completely
I saw that.
drops down.
I saw the second jump.
Single time. I'm assuming it's my controller.
Okay.
I blame the game.
I think it's just a case of, by this point in the raid, his hands are sweaty. And he just can't grip it very well anymore.
Speaking of gripping it.
that another segue into the sponsorship?
He's right. I believe there is a pill for that.
I think Bulletproof got us the perfect pill.
So anytime somebody misses a jump, now we know why. Wait, I missed like 3 of them already tonight.
I control the spear of destiny, the mark of Cain, and the
I'm right there with you. I've missed one.
powerless before me.
The first time I played this, I missed like every single jump.
Oh, I think we all did. The first night we came in here, it was a mess.
I can't relate.
Take that. And take my ball and go home.
Did you just give him a suppository?
Oh, man.
He's ready. Anyone else learn anything today? I would say that I learned that I work with a lazy jackass, but I mean, I could say that every single day. So not something new, and probably everybody can say that.
I learned that Girl Scouts can be really mean.
What do you mean about that, Lera?
Yeah, it sounds like there's a story there.
It does sound like there's a story there. Come on now, Lera, don't be shy. Don't clam up now.
I thought I already shared a story with you guys earlier.
Ah, but you know who would love to hear that story? Our audience.
Yeah.
Speaking of Girl Scouts. I wasn't gonna say it, but then I just had to.
So
yeah, when you go walking and you see Girl Scouts in Compton.
Wait, where is this going?
In Compton?
Yeah, in Compton.
okay.
My girlfriend and I are walking. That's by this Girl Scout.
Right.
She asked my girlfriend, "Hey, would you like to buy some cookies, etc., etc.?" No, my girlfriend and I, we don't really carry cash on us. My girlfriend goes, "Oh, sorry, not today. Thank you very much." Girl Scout goes, "Bitch."
Jesus. Wow. It's just as good the second time.
I heard the womp womp sound effect in my head.
I kid you not, like we literally cracked up, like I don't know, like I would never imagine a Girl Scout.
And how old was this kid?
Yeah, I'm imagining this. Well, I won't even tell you what I was imagining.
I don't know, man. Well, whatever age Girl Scouts are.
Well,
with the truth?
Yeah, like,
More than one?
It
like, I guess
really depends on it because they do have dresses, like you can buy the costume, or I mean you say whatever age Girl Scouts are, but I mean there's movies out there.
We're getting back to that blue pill.
At least allegedly, there's movies out there. I wouldn't know.
Oh man.
I see I missed it.
You know, I was surprised the Girl Scout didn't like, you know, yank us and like ran off our bars. You know?
Uh-oh. I'm down. Maybe you should have done that yourself. Been like, you know what? We will take some cookies, but we're not paying for it.
Hey, just take them from her.
Yeah. Say, I'm a what now?
It's not like they see any profit from that.
Men in the news. A couple was beaten up by several Girl Scouts today. The guy is in critical condition.
All I was trying to do was defend her honor, and they just started coming out of nowhere.
He'll live, but he'll be on these little blue pills for the rest of his life.
I tell you what, so I live like on the edge of Linwood in Compton, somewhere you don't know where that is. It's, or what the area is like. It's very, very messy, very dangerous.
Ghetto?
Very ghetto. I was trying not to use that word, but since why not? Yeah, actually.
Well, there's part of the problem right there. You're walking down the street in Compton. Of course the Girl Scout's gonna be ready to jump you.
It's just so, it was so random how like
it's bizarre.
Her attitude was like this sweet little girl to just being, yeah. She went from 0 to 100 real quick, I'll tell you that.
I hear that's how those movies start out too. Really nice and sweet. Next thing you know, they're putting a suppository in you. A big blue pill.
You came to the library wall.
I did. I think it sells for pretty good, and I don't. It's because it's the event version. I don't need the gear really, outside of you know, getting some augment stuff. I did get a brassiere.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you spell brazier?
Brazier.
Oh, yeah.
I
got
that.
Yeah. Nice, you did really good.
I did get a brassiere.
But I didn't get a brazier. Jinx.
The library column I think sells for pretty good, so I'll make a little change off that.
I didn't know that.
Especially when it first came out, man, those things were going like crazy because everybody likes to build walls in their base, and that's pretty close to a wall, so.
We're trying to deposit it in the league bank, or donate it to the league.
I could.
I got a lot.
You do? You gonna give us a library in our league hall?
I figured if somebody wants to put a library and decorate.
True. Maybe we can get our old resident decorator. Who decorated that last?
Ben.
What? Was it Ben?
Ben did some.
Benjamin Rhodes?
Benjamin Rhodes was the last person who decorated the base.
You know, Etrigan's shoulders look like a shelf, like you'd be able to stand on him, but he's real slippery.
anymore, so I couldn't tell you.
Interesting.
But whenever you're talking about Entragon, you have to say it in a rhyme. You can't just talk about him without rhyming. And then you get to complain about rhyming like Constantine did in the alert.
Well, can you give us an example?
What rhymes with Etragon?
I don't know. See, that was poorly planned by DC Universe. When they made him, that's poorly planned because clearly they should have picked a name that would be easy to rhyme with.
Yeah, June.
Like Buck. Call him Buck.
Buck.
Yeah.
Buck. What rhymes with Buck?
I don't know. Probably lots of words.
Well, we should go through the alphabet. There's Buck.
Duck.
Truck. Muck.
Oh, sorry.
Suck. Muck, yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's a puck. That's a lot.
There's a lot of words there.
This segment brought to you by the letter P. I don't know. I think we're doing Sesame Street here now.
I know. And the number 10
Yeah.
or 8. 1, 2.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was.
Well,
Paladin.
yeah. That's our show. If you want to learn more about the Justice Knights, you can check us out at justiceknights.us. Also, if you like what you saw here tonight and would like to see more, you can find us here on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and the Twitter. Don't forget to like, share, follow, hit the little bell, subscribe to the channel. Likewise, if you hated what you saw and want to offer constructive criticism, feel free to like, share, follow, comment, hit the little bell, or subscribe to the channel. Non-constructive criticism is welcome also. That being said, thank you for watching, and have a good night, everyone.